It is a picture worth 1,000 words and then some more.
Yeah, in those days.
Partly telling the story of a woman who did not let societal stereotypes stick, who instead wormed her way into the heart of politics.
The first time I was sworn in was a good day for me. You know, I had brought in my supporters from here. They filled the gallery and they saw me being sworn in. It was a very humbling experience, but it also felt very good. You know, I'm a very ordinary person. There is nothing special about me.
She's anything but ordinary because when the history of women and politics in Kenya will be written, her name will surely feature.
But I know that I have empathized with our people and I've been there for them and I've remained relevant all along. Hi Doreen, you want to go away?
That Phoebe Asiyo is a formidable force to reckon with is not in question. Her debut in politics would be the launching pad for a cause she remains committed to nearly 4 decades later, empowering women to ascend to leadership positions.
In my time, we only had one political party, which was KANU Mama na Baba. And I was not, and I chose to stand against the national chairman of KANU. That was not easy. But you know, women always know how to play their cards. I simply told KANU, look, I'm just a woman. I know I will not be elected. So why don't you just give me this seat to satisfy the women of Karachuonyo that at least the woman they were supporting us stood and is defeated. But in my heart, I knew I was winning.
And it paid off. Phoebe was elected Member of Parliament for Karachuonyo, a seat she held for 2 terms, making history at the time.
In 1997, I moved the first affirmative action motion in the House, and it was rejected, defeated very badly. But some of the men who talked for it were really very concrete. And those who were against it were bad. Like they said, oh, well, you want women to grow horns, you want women to divorce their husbands and things. These things that don't even exist in our society.
It is why today she is still at the forefront of empowering and training potential women candidates for political office through the Caucus for Women's Leadership.
Women must stand and contest these seats. It will make the work of Kenyan people a lot easier if especially political parties will nominate women. If we get many more women standing for elections, many more women will be elected. But women somehow are afraid of the unknown. There's this notion about politics being dirty, but women can cleanse our politics.
And she is testament to that.
What I would say I admire about her is her courage to go about doing things. And that was encouraged by the people, and the elderly people in particular.
I grew up in a household where you could do anything. You literally, anything was possible. You could, mom was doing anything and everything, and in a lot of pictures of her, you saw her being the only woman among a lot of men. so there were no barriers as far as that went.
Class 7, 8.
To date, Phoebe remains true to her cause, not just women's rights and gender equality, but also in promoting education, more so that of the girl child.
In this village, there are quite a few children that I support. For those who can't pay fees, a few of them, my children and I pay for them the school fees and buy for them uniforms.
Hers is an inspirational story that continues to be inked in history books and in present time. A woman of many fasts, the first African head of women's prison, who later led a team of founders at the Maendeleo ya Wanawake organization and is today the first woman to be elevated as an elder. Phoebe Asiyo, the formidable force. Salim Bilu, Citizen Weekend.